Yep.
Okay. All right. What's today's date? I forgot. Today's January the
4th.
4th?
January the 4th.
Okay, today's January the 4th. Saturday, January the 4th. 2025. And we're outside here. I'm getting some gloves, some scissors and that. See, some of my plants are still doing good here in the greenhouse. Here, come here, see? These are my, what are they called? Well, they're basically going to die, but I try to keep them as long as I could alive. These are my hollyhocks. These are my dark red hollyhocks. And they have been doing awesome in here without a heater. But unfortunately, we are getting ready to get a big, massive, giant storm. So I'm going to probably lose them because I don't have... So I'm in Illinois, so we're getting ready to get a big, massive snowstorm, I do believe. The funny thing is that it says from 1 to 12 inches. So we're still getting prepared for it. So I don't know if we're going to be in the 1-inch area or the 12-inch area or just in between. But my mint has finally over here died out. The cactuses are frozen and freezing. I'm going to probably have to start with new plants next year. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go out and I am going to get my roses ready. We are going to get hay and fill up my roses and try to get it in here so we can take it over there because there's no way I'm going to be able to lift it. Ayúdame, levanta. Está bien pesado. Okay. Not joking. That is one heavy thing of hay. And it's because it's got so much moisture and everything in it. Okay, so the roses that we have, first one, this was the newest one. It is doing pretty good. It still looks wonderful. This one right here still has a ton of leaves. So I'm gonna try to knock some of them off. Open that up. This one here still again has a ton of leaves. This one here is finally starting to die back. I want to try to remove some of the leaves from it, but the leaves are still really stuck on the plant. On these, it doesn't look like I need to do really any cutting of the stems because none of them are really crossing, none of them are touching, and they're not going to be rubbing on that one. This one here has lost all of its leaves. You can see all the leaves are down here. I'm not going to have to cut anything on here either. These last ones over here. Again, you can see the leaves at the bottom that has finally fell off. I'm going to remove a couple of them. This one, for the moment, doesn't look like I need to cut anything back or off. This last one here, let's take this out. This last one here, I'm gonna probably have to cut that later. Not anything right now, but okay. So what I'm going to do right now, I've checked everything. I don't have to cut actually any stalks. Everything looks good. Some of them do still have a pretty good amount of leaves on them, but the storm that we're supposed to be getting is supposed to be really, really bad. We're supposed to be getting a lot of ice and a lot of snow. We have had snow already, but this is supposed to be a pretty big and a pretty long winter time now. So I'm going to start getting some hay, and even though the hay is a little bit moist, it's still better than nothing. It's going to give a little bit of protection against the wind, and help with keeping it a little bit insulated. I'm going to try to use more of the top so it's a little bit drier. But then again, it's going to get wet anyway. So I just want to try to protect my roses. Oops, I want to protect my roses from the harsh winds. The winds are definitely something that will freeze, or it will have a lower temperature than just the weather outside. The winds are what they say really takes a toll on the plants. So I'm not filling my whole thing all the way up. I'm just going to basically the top of the plants, because I still want air to be able to circulate in there, because remember, this is moist, and with all the moisture in that, you want it to be able to breathe. So on nice sunny drier days, it won't really have mold and fungus. So this is my first year doing this, and I'm hoping that I'm doing this right, and this protects my roses so that way they can be strong and healthy and survive the winter. If you do have any comments or anything on rose care, because I know some people will use leaves, some people will use mulch, some people will put bags in that overgrow, but I do know that roses need to go dormant, so that's what I'm definitely hoping is going to happen. And I'm hoping that the hay protects them a little bit more from like the winter critters coming out to eat. Okay. So if you have roses, and like I said, right now it's January the 4th. We're getting supposed to be getting our first big snowstorm. How are your roses doing, or what are you doing to protect them for this winter, for this really big yeah, winter? And all day I have been trying to get ready for the storm. We have been getting the dogs ready, outside ready, cars ready. Went to the store, tried to buy some supplies. Definitely not any panic shopping, but you do want to make sure that you are being prepared. You know, just in case the power goes out. Make sure that your electronics and that are charged. If you have any extra batteries and stuff, make sure that you're getting those charged. If you do have pets outside, like me, I do have my long-haired dogs outside. Make sure that they are comfortable. Make sure that they are in a well-protected place from wind. My long-haired dogs and my big dogs are outside in a very protected and covered area. Thank you, Liz. See, my husband's so smart. He says, bring the hay over here so I don't have to keep walking. My smart husband. But yeah, so any animals, make sure you have plenty of feed, plenty of food. Make sure that you have covers, put fresh hay down on that if you need to. Definitely make sure water source, you know, everything's heated. But so that way you can, you know what, I'm gonna get, give me that stick over there because I need to pull these I don't want to get stuck by your arm. So this is just kind of, this is actually going into, well, 2025 is the second year that I've been gardening. I know it hasn't been a whole full year yet, but we're gonna call 2024 my first year, and we're gonna go 2025 my second year. So again, I just want to make this video to follow up on the winter rose care, overwintering your roses. I don't really want to lose these roses. These roses have definitely come a long way this year, and I want to see them growing a bit more established and having beautiful roses next year. And I do believe we're in zone 7A. But like I said, as of right now, I mean, it's still a pretty nice and decent day, which is why I'm getting all this done right now. But once the sun goes down and it gets nighttime, the temperature is going to drop very dramatically. And we're just gonna have, says, a lot of ice and snow. But then again, you never know, because it says between 1 and 12 inches. So who knows exactly what we're gonna get. I mean, I wish I had a job of a meteorologist, you know, to kind of have that big gap of what's coming and how the weather's gonna be. All right. How's that look? Does it look like it's enough, you think? Or do they look all covered to you?
Maybe that last one might be a little.
Okay, do me a favor and walk around and kind of look at them again really quick. And do you see any like bare plants or anything at the bottom? This one right here. It's kind of hard to get to the bottom of the rose bushes or the rose plants, especially since I have them in these to protect them from like the rabbits and the deer and everything. So just kind of like I'm using my bamboo stick to move the hay down to protect the base of the plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 7. Right now, beginning of January, I have my 7 rose bushes. Fingers crossed, by the time winter passes and spring comes, I will have still rose bushes. So, I'm going to take this opportunity real quick because it's freezing, it's cold, to say thank you so much. I just checked my subscriber count and I cannot believe it. We are at 849 subscribers. That is amazing. That is, I mean,
that's bananas.
It's bananas. But I want to say thank you to everybody who's subscribed, who's liked, who's left a comment. I've done my best to go back and reply to comments, and those of you who've watched the videos or watched shorts or any kind of thing, thank you so much. So a big thank you to all the people who have touched this channel. This channel has gone from baby stage to toddler stage. So slowly we are growing, we're learning, we're doing together. And like I said, I'm out here and I'm overwintering my roses, but I did want to say thank you. Thank you. And we'll just keep on going and seeing what other great things we can do. It's cold. All right, so with that, I am going to go ahead and end this video, and we'll see you in the next video, which I'm hoping I'm going to be doing more videos cooking inside now that it's winter. I don't want to be making videos outside, especially with the snow, but we'll see what happens. All right, see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, so this is the next day after we did the hay yesterday for the roses, and before this gets any worse, I'm just going to come out and show you. We have definitely made it in time. Right now it's doing a lot of snow, icy, sleet, but the roses are definitely covered and protected. And I'm going back in the house. All right.